is up, my britches? If you're new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and today's video is another testing new makeup of a bunch of shit that I got at Sephora. So, if you guys missed my last one, we did from my haul part 1. This is going to be products from my haul part 2. So we got a lot to try out today. I did test some of these last night. And if you guys missed my last video, I did a Sephora, basically like all of my Sephora empties. I'm wearing a lot of these in that video as well. So I will have everything linked down below. Follow me on my Instagram, TikTok. It's all down there too. Check out the description box. If you're shopping the sale, we know the sale's still going on. Are you guys sick of the Sephora content yet? Because I just can't get enough. So the sale is going on right now. I want to let you guys know just my thoughts about these products as I'm using them. Just keep in mind, this is technically like my second impression on some of these, but I'll elaborate a little bit more as we're getting into it. I just thought this would be a fun little chitty chat, get ready with me. I do have to work, so I'll probably be moving lickety split. And then I'm also going to pull in some Unearthly Cosmetics because I feel like if you're shopping for a palette right now, this would be a brand that I would prioritize. They're not available at Sephora, but they don't get quite enough love, and that's what I'm here for. So if you guys like or don't like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up or thumbs it down. That's cool too. And all aboard the Hot Mess Express, everybody, because it's bound to be a shit show. You guys already know. Spooky Ariel, hey, I used your link to get the Prada eyeliner. The lavender came in big. Oh, I didn't know it was out of stock. Ooh, I love that. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. And I'll be using that one actually today as well. So you'll get to see it in action. What else did you get? Anything fun and exciting? I also want to know, what have you guys picked up? What are you liking so far? What aren't you liking? Give me the recs. And also tell me the stuff that I need to stay away from. I know this time is a little weird. I usually go live pretty late at night. But since I have to work late night tonight, this was unfortunately the only time that I could upload today. So I hope you guys enjoy this little 4 o'clock Eastern time frame. And if you're watching the playback, I would recommend watch it like 2 times speed because we like to chit chat. Hopefully the live chat has a lot of commotion today. Guys, talk to me. I have no music to keep me company. So I'm just using the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base right now. This is my favorite eye base. There's no eye bases that I recommend at Sephora, so that is the fave. And then I'm going to use the Unearthly Cosmetics, the Shadowed Petal. Look at this fucking palette. So pretty. I'm going to keep this relatively, like, natural looking because I am going to work and I don't have a ton of time. But that's also why I wanted to use Unearthly, was because these I don't usually have to spend a ton of time with the blending process. So I'm going to go in with a light hand because I'm not sure how these quite apply yet. These were gifted to me, just so you guys know. There's this palette and then also the Murky Meadow. I think this palette retails for $32 and Murky Meadow I think is $42. But this is where I'm like, guys, if you're buying a palette right now, this would be a brand that I would highly recommend. I think they make incredible color stories, incredible formulas. I just love them. You hear me talk about Unearthly all the time, so this is going to be no surprise. Oh, Margie says I purchased the Givenchy foundation. Have you tried it yet? I was wearing that in my video from last night, so I would love to know. Okay, why is my phone ringing right now? Don't call me! I would love to know if you've tried it and your overall thoughts on it. But yes, I was wearing that in my last video. Holly says, hi, Britt. Been loving all the Sephora content. I really hope you guys aren't sick of the Sephora content, but I love the Sephora sale so much. It's one of my favorite times of the year when a Sephora sale is going on. And this is like always my comeback to YouTube. So aside from just Sephora sale content, feel free to let me know what you guys like to watch. Because the Sephora sale makes it really easy for me for content because, I mean, it's the Sephora sale. Everybody's shopping. Everybody just wants to know, like, if these products are worth it. But aside from Sephora sale, hopefully I'll throw in, like, a one offer or something. Hi, Krista. I'm going to try it out. Okay, Margie, you need to keep us posted on your thoughts on it because I do really like it. It's not my favorite foundation of all time, but I'm glad that I got it to try it. I feel like I need to do a wear test on it, but I think today I'm going to wear the Danessa Myricks Skin Tint. So are you guys seeing this pigmentation on the shade right here? These types of shades usually make me pretty nervous because they usually like to apply patchy. But with Unearthly Cosmetics, I really don't worry about patchiness or like a difficulty in blend. They're always fire. And for like a $32 palette, you cannot Get me off of Unearthly. I love it. I bought a YSL blush and one of the Westman blush duos. I'm going to use one of those. Actually, I might use 2 of those today. And I loved it. Waiting for the Westman in the mail. If you are shopping for the Westman duos, I would recommend if you go in store, like if you're near a store, ask if they have them. Because one of the stores that I went to, they had them, but they just didn't have them out yet. Yes, love all the Sephora videos. See, you guys love the Sephora sale as much as I do. That's where I'm like, you guys make this so easy when the Sephora sale's going on. But I would love to know all the other videos that you guys are enjoying watching as well. Hey, Brit and all the britches. Hi, Lisa. The Nessa skin tint is my fave, especially for vacation humidity in the gym. See, I'm not a gym makeup wearer. Like, I would love to be like a Whitney Simmons who, you know, she lifts heavier when she wears makeup at the gym. I'm just not that girl. I wish I was, because I think it would be such a vibe. But I'm more of a... I like to shower after the gym, and if anything, I get ready after I'm done with the gym. I'm officially a gym girly, guys. You should be proud. Are you guys seeing how easy these are to blend? Just saying. And then, let's see what shade. I think I want to use Midnight Blossom. Yeah. That's pretty. We're going to use that. Who the fuck is calling me now? Why is my phone ringing? Are you guys like me where you're just like, oh, phone's ringing? Immediately no. Don't call me. Hi, everyone. Wow, catching a live. Yes, girl. A beautiful mess officially. I love it. I love that you guys get excited when you catch the lives, but I also appreciate when you guys suffer through the replay. It's fun. I really enjoy doing these like testing new makeup sort of videos because it allows us to just chit chat and you get to see everything working in real time. Like, this is unedited, so if you're unfamiliar, I am primarily a live stream channel. You guys just don't seem to really like my my filmed content. Everybody likes the live stream better, so if that's what you guys want, that's what you're gonna get. It's a lot fucking easier and it's a lot less work for me, so I ain't mad at it. I would love to know though, what are your guys' favorite complexion products at Sephora? Like, what's your favorite foundation, skin tints? I can't believe I am officially like a skin tint girly, but I've been loving them. And then I'm just gonna clean this up with my makeup wipe. Both sides, and then I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to try to, like, blaze through the makeup application today. We'll see how successful I'll be. Oh, I fucked that one up a little bit, but whatever. It's fine. I'll fix it when I, like, meet the under eye to there. Let's see. Brush 44 Kosas Pink Collector and Kosas Pink Powder. Ooh, okay. I would love to know your, like, #1 recommendations at Sephora, too, because if the stuff that I haven't gotten yet, you know, the sale ain't over. I love the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, so I'm hoping the Givenchy will be similar. What do you think? So I think the undertones are definitely better with Givenchy, because I think NARS does a horrible job at undertones. We've talked about this several different times. But I feel like the Light Reflecting Foundation is more light reflecting. I think the, just with the one time that I used it, I do think that the Givenchy is a little bit more, like, subtle. Definitely a similar vibe, though. Lisa Eldridge's skin tint is a favorite. Ooh, I keep wanting to get, like, you know who always gets me with Lisa Eldridge is Charlotte Holdcroft. I love me some Charlotte Holdcroft. So right now I'm using the Iconic London. This is the Wonder Blur Primer. So I like to use one syringe on the bottom of my face. Actually, wait, hold on. Guys, I forgot to mention this in my Sephora recommendations video, but this is the Sephora Collection little, it's like a little razor, or, what the fuck is the actual name of these? It's like a weighted razor blade. I love it for this purpose right here, because I do have a mustache, okay? And, this just allows me to quickly, like, edge it up, but I like the fact that this is weighted, so I feel like it's a very nice addition if you're shopping the Sephora sale for 30% off. And then I usually buy just, like, the replacement blades. What's the actual name of those? Okay, you guys are saying the CEREC Real Concealer and Givenchy Prisme Libre Press Powder. I have that one. I actually, you know what? I'll probably wear that today. I will probably try that today as well. So this primer, I really like the texture of it. Like, I don't think it's, like, super smoothing, but I like how it feels hydrating, and it almost gives, like, a silky type feel to the skin. I thought this would be more blurring, though. Honestly. But again, it's the Iconic London Underglow Blurring Primer. It is slightly blurring, but just, I guess for how much hype that I've heard about it, I expected it to just get rid of my pores. But I still feel like it gives a nice, like, subtle glow to the skin. It's pretty. Okay, so we're going to use the CeraCreel concealer because this is, I feel like, oh, Dermaplane. Yes. That's what it's called. So I feel like this is everybody's recommendation. So I have used this a couple times now. The first time that I used it, I was very impressed with just the overall way that it looked. Like, when I blend this out, you guys are going to be like, oh, damn. Like, it just blends out to perfection. And I need to keep testing it to see how I like how much I like to use. So I'm wearing a little bit more than what I have done previously, but it's because I want to test it to see, like, how much I actually need to use, because I feel like everybody that I've heard recommend this is over 40. And typically in the over 40 category, they don't really love to apply a ton. So I just want to see how this looks in a more, like, dramatic application, if that makes sense. This is beautiful, though. Really beautiful finish. Then we can edge up that shadow as well. Really good coverage. Like, it's not too much. This might end up being, like, my new favorite concealer at Sephora. I think it's fab. Which, for the price point, it better be fucking good, because it is on the $58 scale, so it's definitely more expensive. Kimberly's asking, have you guys liked and shared the video? Like, guys, get it together. There's 29 of you watching and only 16 thumbs ups. I ain't gonna wait because I gotta go to work. So I gotta keep going. But guys, if you're enjoying yourself or not enjoying yourself, like, thumbs down the video. I see that my Gerard Cosmetics short is doing very well. So thank you guys for watching that. I did a comparison. This was filmed, like, forever ago. It was before that powder even launched, the Gerard one. So I did a comparison to the Givenchy original formula. So you guys are really enjoying that video, so thank you. And anybody that has used my link, I see that people have been using that, so thank you as well. Oh, thank you. Kimberly says, my eyes are so pretty. It's Unearthly, baby. Unearthly Cosmetics. We love them. You guys know this by now. All right, so blends out really nicely, has a beautiful luminosity, but not too much. Like, sometimes when concealers are too luminous, it plays me. This one is, like, a perfect amount. Next, I normally would use the Westman Atelier, but I've used that in, like, the past 3 videos, I think. Oopsies. I think that's the wrong shade. Anyways, yes, this is Solace. So I was going to use the Rare Beauty, but I wanted to use the shade... what's it called? Gentle, I think. Hold on, let me look for it. Is it hiding back here somewhere? I really need to organize my drawers. And, like, oh, it's fell back here. I really need to organize my drawers in, like, the worst way. So, yeah, I'm going to use the shade Gentle from Rare Beauty today for my liquid contour. I probably should skip over this because this isn't, like, a necessary step. But since I'm working, and I plan on working all night, so I most likely won't get home till... like 3 a.m., 2, 3 a.m. So whenever I want my makeup to last a little bit longer, I do like to put down my creams first. It's just, I'm kind of in a hurry, so I don't want to take too much time. And then I'm going to take my Crystal Lee Cosmetics K21 brush. This is the one that I'm always talking about, how this is my current favorite brush from them. Is Unearthly your favorite indie brand for eyeshadow? I would probably say yes, because I love their color stories, and I love... just the overall vibe. Like, I love the blendability, the color story, the metallics, like, literally everything about them I love. So if I had to pick one indie brand, I would say Unearthly, because I also like that they do palettes. But if you're not a palette girly and you prefer singles, Divina. They're my top 2. But Divina, I would love to see them do more... I would love to see them do more matte formulas. I feel like they do a lot of satins and metallics and shimmers and stuff like that. They don't really have a ton of matte, or at least, like, a ton of super popular collections for mattes. So I only have a few, but I love Unearthly mattes. I think if I picked between formula for metallics, though, I would go with Divina. I love both, though. Like, they're both fantastic. I love supporting both of them. This fucking hair will not stay off of my face. There. All right, so that was Rare Beauty. I'm going to skip over, like, liquid bronzer, and I'm just going to jump right to my skin tint. So I'm going to use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Skin Tint. Was it the Serum Skin Tint, technically? It's going to be a little bit dark for me right now, but it's fine. will make it work. I picked this for more of a summer shade for me, but I have not applied this to my entire face yet. I did in my initial haul, like a little comparison. So basically like this on one side of my face and the Givenchy on the other side of my face. They were actually pretty comparable. This one, it does look yellow, but as I was rewatching the footage from my initial video, I feel like as it sets down, it neutralizes. So that is one thing to note. So I was complaining in my initial video about how this was a little bit too yellow. I just saw Lisa said Terra Moon too. I agree. Terra Moon does make really great eyeshadows as well. There's a lot of really great indie brands. That's where, like, if you're picking one thing to not get at Sephora during the sale, I don't feel like there's any new, like, really great palettes right now. So I think palette would be the one thing I'd probably skip. I saw the thumbs down. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me see if you guys are saying anything else. Holly said YSL blush 44 is very similar to the Say Mia blush. I saw Patty Alonso compare them and say she preferred the Say. Ooh, good to know. Good to know. So that tells me don't buy the YSL number 44 because I already got the shade Mia. And I think the shade Mia is absolutely beautiful. So guys, just keep in mind, this is dark for me right now. But when I put my powder on, because I use a lavender powder right now, I did pick up the other two shades from the Gerard Cosmetics. But it will lighten it up a little bit. So I'm not judging this too heavily. I know! Much better time, not midnight. I know, right? Thanks, girl. I know, everybody's probably like, wait, what the fuck? Why is she live? I'm never live this time. But this is a pretty ideal time for me, especially for the days like today that I work. I just feel like I'm moving a little bit faster today because I know that I have to leave here by like 4:45-ish, maybe 4:50. Yes, I have to go to work, so I wanted to make sure that I keep pumping out these videos for you guys because you guys are really enjoying them, and that makes me very happy that you guys still support my videos. All right, so I'm going to use the Gerard Cosmetics powder, what's left of it, because I really want to lighten up this complexion right now. Real quick, though, before I move on, I want to look at the under eye for you guys. So the Sarah Creel concealer, let's give you a nice little zoom, zoom, zoom. I want to look at, like, what the creasing is looking like. And I feel like the creasing, like, they are going to crease because I have creases. But it really only falls in that one, like, really deep crease that I have. But it's not as noticeable. Like, I feel like this looks really nice on my skin. So the Sarah Creel is so far a winner for me. I just really need to look and see how this wears. So I'm going to make sure I blend this out. Just give it one more good blend before I move on to my powder. And then I try to keep my creases like at a minimum. Excuse me. Thank you, Brie. It's like what my natural hair color would look like. All right, so this is the Gerard Cosmetics powder. Again, my current favorite. And because it's lavender, it's going to lighten this up and help just match my complexion a little bit better. How are we feeling about the skin tint? Because this one, it wasn't really on my radar until all you guys were telling me that it was a really good skin tint. So you guys let me know how we think it looks. Let's see how we're looking after powder. I think before powder, it looks really nice. A little bit luminous, but I feel like that's just to be expected when, you know, you're wearing a skin tint. I feel like that's like the purpose. Oh my God, my powder's running away from me. I gotta really try to get this powder out. Yeah, like most concealers are gonna crease if you let it like sit. So I just make sure that I blend it out, and I don't put too much powder over it because sometimes I feel like when you put too much powder, it makes you look older. But then also, like sometimes when it creases, it just looks natural. So I don't always mind what the creasing looks like depending on just how bad it is. I don't feel like it's accentuating any of my like fine lines. So I am liking this so far. I think it looks nice. All right, moving on. We have Westman Atelier. We have the Petal and Biscuit Little Duo. I'm not going to use Petal because I already used Petal. I'm wearing it in yesterday's video. And I also didn't realize I already had Petal in the powder formula. I do think this powder is a little bit, it's a little bit different. Like, I feel like in the limited edition single that came out before, I feel like these are more blendable. I actually like this formula a little bit better. So I'm not sure just how different they are really without comparing them side by side, but like first impression, I felt like these just blended really nicely. So I really want to use the shade Biscuit for my contour. This is my Sonia G brush that I absolutely love. But I talked recently about the NARS Ita brush. Like if you really struggle with contour, I think the NARS Ita is one of the best brushes for that. I've been loving the Make Beauty Concealer. It feels like a serum. I want to say that I have like a, I don't know if it's a foundation or a skin tint from Make Beauty, but I feel like I need to pull that back out. I really need to go through my collection, like really spend some time and see what I have. And I probably should declutter. And I actually just had a friend, her house just caught on fire, so she lost everything. So I think I'm going to go through my collection and give her some goodies that she most likely won't be purchasing for a while because, you know, they lost fucking everything in the fire. So I think that's the plan. Do I have thick or thin hair? Brie, I have thin hair, but I have a lot of it. So my hair tends to fall pretty flat. But yes, I do have thin hair. That tells me somebody didn't watch my hair recommendations videos. My hair care recommendations. All right, so I'm going to leave that like that for now. I'm not really focusing on blending them too much because I'm going to blend like the blush over the top, so it's fine. I'm going to take, I really want to use this one today. This is the Suede and Sable. This was initially sold out, but then it came back in stock. But again, if you wanted to see these in store, they should be now available in a lot of stores. So this is what this one looks like. I feel like, I'm assuming it's going to be suede. I feel like suede and petal are very similar to one another. So it's like, do I need both of these? Probably fucking not. So let's see what it looks like on the cheek. I'm going to put the darker of the two towards the back first. And then I do like to drag this like in my under eye area just to help blend it a little bit better. The formula on these are really nice, though. It gives a really soft, subtle sheen. Not too much. Very basic bitch, if you will. I will watch your hair care recommendation. Thanks, girl. No, I just feel like I've been saying like the same things over and over and over lately because I'm doing so many of the same type of videos. Like everybody's all about the Sephora sale right now. So I'm like, we might as well, like everybody's still shopping, everybody's still, you know, watching the recommendations, watching the hauls, all the things. And I really like watching these types of videos myself. And then I'm going to dip into this one a little bit as well, just to see how they really tie together. Like, it's cute. Is this changing my life? No, not really, but it's nice. I think if you're not somebody like me that just loves the brand, this would probably be an easy pass because it's like a nice blush, but it's not anything super revolutionary. It's a fucking blush. You guys get it. The shades are nice. I feel like when we apply them, a lot of them are going to look kind of similar on the skin. I think Petal might be a little bit more pinky toned than those two. Those will be pretty, I think. Like, these would be really beautiful, like, summer shades, I think. So, that's how we're looking for that. Now, what's next? Let me do brows really quick. Rare Beauty. This is the one I've been using. Westman Atelier. The new duos are the cream sticks, which is better. I would say the cream sticks are more, they're more revolutionary. Like, I feel like they're just unmatched. Like, don't get me wrong. The Westman Atelier, those little powder duos, like, the packaging is super luxurious. It is a luxury experience. It is a nice formula. You just don't need all of them. Like, if you like one of them, get one of them. But I don't feel like that's going to be a collection that everybody needs to collect all of them. That's at least how I'm feeling so far. What really tells me how I feel about a product is how I reach for them over time. So I do plan on doing, in probably like a month from now, like a Sephora haul roundup of how I feel about all the products that I got. And that's where I'll really give you either my stamp of approval or you don't need it type thing, which you don't need any of this stuff, guys. Like, there are far other things that are more important than makeup. But you know what? I'm not going to sit here and judge because it might not be a need, but it's a want. And we want all the new makeup. What are you guys like the most excited about right now? Would love a future live on favorite spring summer lippies in my collection. Ooh, that's a good one. Have I tried Singed blushes? I really want But I'm Cheek. Oh, you like free shipping? I have not tried the Singed blushes, so I am no help with that formula. If I had to pick a favorite blush formula, ooh, that's tough. Honestly, Hourglass. Honestly, Hourglass. But there are a lot of really great ones. I feel like blush is one of those products, like, it's really hard to fuck up a blush. Or at least I feel like it should be, because there's so many good ones. But don't get me wrong, there are definitely some that absolutely suck. Like, if they're super powdery and not blendable, that's an easy way for me to not enjoy a blush. But I feel like more times than not, I end up liking blush formulas. It's all about the finish that I'm looking for. I would love to know your guys' favorite blush formulas as well. Really, any formula. Like, are there any products that you guys want to see me try? Like, you're just curious about if I like them as much as you, or you keep hearing people recommend them? Like, I feel like for this sale, I'm seeing more and more people recommending the same things over and over and over again. I'm like, what, did everybody just get on the same page and want to talk about the same shit? Oh, let's see. Where is my... I probably can't find it. I was going to use the Rare Beauty Brow Gel, but if I can't find it quickly, I'm going to have to keep moving. And I don't know where my other... There it is! My other Sephora bag. I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. There she is. I have Petal and Biscuit and the sticks. I will stick with them. Thank you. I think Biscuit is a really nice powder. I do actually like it better. Like, so I used the Sonia G brush today. I liked using it better with the NARS Ita brush, because I think the shade of it is really nice. I really like the shade of Petal, or not Petal. I like the shade of Biscuit in the cream formula, so that's why I really wanted that one. That, I think, is going to end up being my favorite one. I thought the Sable and Suede was going to be, but I think after using that one today, I'm going to end up liking the original, or the, like, contour blush duo instead. All right, I'm going to leave the brows there. I just got to fix these tails really quick. I'm just going to grab my Benefit, because that was closer. Let's just finish the tail. And then we'll move on to what we have to do next. What do we want to do next? Okay, good enough. Good enough. Now, I'm still deciding what I want to use for highlighter, so we're going to skip that for now. Maybe I'll just go in and finish the eyes for now. I like Shop My Stash videos. I miss old YouTube videos. Maybe I'm the only one. I feel like everybody says that, though. Like, everybody loves the Shop My Stash and stuff. Yes, hi Pamela. I love when you guys get excited about watching lives. I'm like, oh, they're glad that they're here. So this is one thing that I will say about the Sarah Creel concealer, though. I think as it sits, it doesn't look as good as when you apply it, because I do just notice a little bit of, on the under eye area, it just changes the way that it looks just a little. Not anything too crazy, but it's just worth noting that it does change a little bit. I really want to use the Kosas corrector next, because that also looked incredible on my my under eye as well. When I first did my I did the haul that I didn't intend on trying on anything, but you guys quickly convinced me to try shit on. So I did like the Kosas on one side, the Sarah Creel on the other. If you guys missed that video, it's still up. It's my like haul part 2, I think it is. I'm always asleep when you're live. Yes. See, that's why I like to switch up the times every so often, just to see, you know, see the people that don't always get to watch the late night lives. Late nights just usually work better for me, because 1, I'm a night hawk, but 2, I usually work nights, so I just gotta add a little bit of that darker shade that I accidentally wiped away earlier. Quick little fix my fuck up there, and then I'm just slowly blending on that. This is cute. This is the type of look that I will get every, like, all the compliments on. Because people just love when I wear purples for some strange reason. All right, what time is it? 4:30? All right, I'm going to take the shade Twilight Rose, which is like a soft baby pink metallic. Yes. Immediately, yes. Pop that on the inner corner. And then I'm going to use Celestial Silk, which it just looks like a bright white matte. I'm going to push this on my brow bone. The pigmentation is unfucking real, and I'm barely touching these powders. Unearthly kills it every single fucking time. I don't know how many times I need to tell this to you guys. Oh, let's see. I haven't colored my hair. Like, you can probably see the grays. I do get it colored now with the browns, but when I do, like, the crazy colors is when I do my own. I won't ever bleach my hair. This would be a color I could easily upkeep myself, but I found a girl that I just really like her, so I like to have her do my hair. My sister used to do my hair, which obviously I love my sister, but it just got really difficult getting my sister to want to do my hair. So I was like, okay, I guess I have to go somewhere and get it done. All right, I'm going to use the, I think it's pronounced glycine or glycine. I don't know. It's the pastel purple liner from Prada Beauty. So that's what it looks like. And I'm just going to quickly line my waterline with this. I love pastel liners. You guys know this by now. So the fact that I found pastels in a formula I have never tried. So I remember, I actually think it was Letitia. She said that Kosas also has a lilac liner. I feel like this one is more pastel than the Kosas one because immediately went on Sephora and looked it up. So this one, it's definitely pastel, really pretty. And it's pigmented. I'm not sure about the longevity aspect of it yet. So I will keep you guys posted on that, but I think it's a beautiful liner. At least the initial application is really beautiful. And then I'm going to use, where's the Kulfi mascara? That was the one I was going to use today. Where did you go, Kulfi? Where are you now that I need ya? Come on. I just had it. Maybe I'll use, oh, it's literally in the bag that I was just looking at. Ah, followed by NARS. And once, oh wait, Pat McGrath Labs and Benefit have my favorite blush shades and formulas. Pat McGrath is great. I used to love the Benefit. I used to collect the Benefit, but I don't love the packaging anymore. Like the little boxes or whatever. I feel like this will be a mascara that I do end up really liking. Because when I took this off, it comes off so easily. And it didn't flake all over my face. Like it did when I first applied. But they just quickly wiped off because this is a tubing mascara. And for a plastic applicator, this really doesn't irritate my waterline either. Like normally plastic applicators, I could feel them scratching. So this one I think I am going to really like. Oh, thank you, Rihanna. She said she used my link to get the Kosas corrector. Yes. If you guys have used my links, thank you so much. It's just a free way to help out my channel and also encourages me to keep buying more shit because I do earn commission when you guys use my links. So it definitely helps with the amount of money that I fucking spent on this sale so far. I think I'm at like $1,400. Oopsies. Oopsies. Okay. So the mascara is good. So far, so good. If I'm comparing that one to the Gucci, I feel like the Gucci is a little bit more wet. So if you don't like a more wet formula, I mean, they're completely different from one another. Don't get me wrong. But if you like a more wet formula, you might like the Gucci better. But this one, if you're somebody like me that likes a tubing mascara especially, and I think the price isn't too bad, I'm loving this eye look right now. I think it looks so pretty. Like, this is totally my vibe. I love it. Best glossiest lip. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one. I love Pat McGrath glosses. I like a lot of glosses. I also really love the Patrick Ta ones. You have to build them up, but the ones that have the sparkle in them, I think they're called the Major Glow Lip Shines or something like that. They're so much better than the other ones. Like, the ones that have the glitter in them are so much better, I'm saying. I really like those glosses. Lunar Beauty has really great glosses. There's a lot of great glosses on the market. Lash glue. I'm daring it all by putting lashes on right now, but I feel like it's just gonna make it look so much better. Thank you, Kimberly. I think she just posted one of my links. Thanks, girl. Kimberly always works overtime when she's in the chat. Don't think I forgot, girl. If it makes you feel better, I'm around 1,300 too. Okay, I don't feel as bad. You know what made me feel really good? I talked about this in a previous video too. Like, I posted this little trend on TikTok, just basically calling out all the girlies that have purchased from the Sephora sale. And everybody's chiming in with, like, how much they spent and stuff. And I'm like, oh, at least I'm not the only one. This is always, like, the time where it's more justifiable, though, because it's like we know people are shopping the sale, so we know people are going to use the links. So it's like with any business, really. Like, sometimes you have to spend money to make money. So, yeah, which is also why you're seeing me pumping out content, because it's obviously I want to help you guys make good purchasing decisions, but also, you know, I got to talk about the stuff that I also love too. And I love testing new shit also. All right, let me let these dry down just a wee bit. I kind of over applied, but it's fine. All right, guys, spill the tea. How much did you guys spend? How much did you spend? Let's all be nosy and listen. We listen and we don't judge. I don't want to see anybody judging in the live chat or in the comment section after I post this video. If you come for anybody for spending their own money, how they want to spend their own money, because nothing annoys me more than when people are like, y'all are really spending this amount of money in this economy when there's, or like, oh, my kid's food costs more money. It's like, fucking obviously, like, do we really think that there's people out here like prioritizing makeup over their kids? Come on. It's stupid shit like that where I'm just like, just keep it moving. If you don't have anything nice to say, kick rocks. Let us live, damn it. And you know what? YOLO. Fucking YOLO. The millennial in me will never give up that term. YOLO. Because it's like, when in doubt, fucking YOLO. You only live once. All right, I'm gonna leave these be, because sometimes they just happen to fall into place just the right way. And then if I have to re-glue anything or just push them in a little bit better, sometimes it works better as they sit on my lash. Tomorrow isn't promised. Fucking facts. Fucking facts. And it's like, listen, who am I to tell you what to spend your own money on? Like, do what you want. Do what you fucking want. Live your best life. And don't let anybody judge you for the things that you want to do. It costs $0 to mind your own business. Look at me. I should be a motivational speaker. I'm kidding. Calm down. All right. I'll let that chill for a minute. Okay. I was going to use the Westman Atelier lipstick. I don't think the color is going to be super ideal. So I think I might switch up the color. But I will line my lips again with the only lip liner I got during the sale, which is the Makeup by Mario in the shade Daniel. I do really like this. I like the formula. I like how it's creamy, but it's got a little bit of drag. So it feels like it's going to last. I haven't worn this all day or anything. So take what I say with a grain of salt so far, but I do like the overall application of it. It's nice. I have tattooed on me. Only you can... Yeah, exactly. Only you can make yourself happy. Facts. And you have to make yourself happy before you can make anybody else happy as well. I've learned that over the years. I ordered the powder from Gerard Cosmetics. Yes, Pam. I was talking to... This sounds crazy to say. I'm just like, these are like the pinch me moments. So I was talking to Jen the other day, and she's like, we could do like... Because I was saying, like, are you guys going to have a sale? Because I saw that somebody commented, like, that shipping to Canada was, like, fucking crazy. It was, like, $30 shipping to Canada or something nuts like that. So I was telling Jen, and she's like, yeah, it's just, like, how much the It's just like the post offices who sets those prices. They don't really have a choice. They just have to abide by them. And she was just saying, like, if we ever wanted to do a sale or something, and I'm just like, what? Okay. So keep your eyes peeled, because you guys know how much I love that powder. Like, I'm always talking about it. And clearly it's been a while that I've been using it, and I still think it's one of the best. So I will let you guys know if we decide to do something along those lines, or if they just happen to have a sale. What do you guys think? I think this looks so good right now. Like, especially for the amount of time it's been 40 minutes and I have like a full glam look on right now. Wearing a skin tint? Yes. Okay, let me spray this face. I feel like I have to do this as like a recommendation too, because I've been reaching for this a lot. The Anastasia Impeccable Setting Spray. I think this is a really nice setting spray. And then I'll put a highlighter on top, I think. The scent of it, though, is hella strong. Oh, I have to finish my lips. Duh. Let me use, because I talk about this formula all the time. Oh, I found the one that I was looking for the other day. I'm going to wear this one today. It's the shade Pique, or Pique. Pique from Westman Atelier. I love this. I wanted something that's not as pink. Isn't that pretty? This is my most used shade right here. And the formula is spectacular. So nice. And then this is the other shade that I also have, is Je Rêve. I don't think I showed you guys a swatch of this one yet. So here's a quick little one. It's beautiful. But Je Rêve is definitely the fave out of all of them. Let me add a gloss on top just so I have a little something something. And actually, you know what? I'm going to use this one. The Gisou lip oil. This I also got during the sale. This is really pretty. It's technically a lip oil. It's got the watermelon fragrance like I talked about before. But very hydrating. This is a nice formula. I'm pleasantly surprised with this one. And I really like the applicator on it, but it's super juicy. Because it's a lip oil, it doesn't last as good as a gloss, because it doesn't really have any tack to it. But she cute as fuck. I'll give it that. I can give credit where credit is due, and that absolutely deserves it. So guys, what do we think about the look so far? I think it's beautiful. What highlighter do I want to use? Let's use the Gucci, because this is another recommendation for the sale. I think I talked about this in my makeup recommendations video. In the shade Opal Pink. I know I'm running out of time. Okay, we still good. So I'm going to put this on, and then we'll be done for the day. So I like to apply this with a light hand, just because it could quickly go overboard. It kind of reminds me of, like, you know the ColourPop highlighters? The texture of it kind of feels like the Super Shock a little bit, but obviously way prettier. I feel like this might be a formula too that a lot of people will like to just use with their hands, because of the texture of it's not a cream, but it doesn't feel like a powder either. It's really pretty. I do like this formula. Thank you, Lisa Gorgina. Does the gloss break down your lip liner? I mean, I feel like I can maneuver my lip liner around, but it doesn't. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I still like my lip liner's still there, so I'll have to keep checking that for you guys. But it's a lip oil, so I would assume yes, because it's an oil. Let me do one more little thing. One more little thing that just makes a big difference for eye makeup. The Lumify eye drops. Like, watch how bright white my eyes will get. And it's going to make, especially that pastel purple liner, so much brighter. And guys, just a friendly reminder, I do have all the products that I used today. They're all going to be linked down below. If you guys are shopping the sale, I would love it if you guys would use my links. What do we think so far? I shouldn't say so far. We're done. We done for today. But I just want to edge up. Like, I feel like I went a little too high with my contour on my double chin today. All right. I think the look is very pretty. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the skin tint quite yet. I think there's other complexion products that I wear that I think my texture just looks a little bit more smooth. But for a skin tint, like, this is nice. It's cute. I'm not mad at it. I think my skin's in a really good place right now. So really, like, a lot of complexion is looking really good on my skin. But it's because my skin is looking really nice. So I also want to try this without using, like, the Underglow primer, because I don't think that's really making a big enough difference to justify the price of it. Just because I don't notice, like, that much of a difference, really. I'm kind of surprised at the hype that has, because it's like, I don't know, I guess I just have really high expectations when it comes to blurring primers, and I don't feel like that's giving it to me, like, from my expectations. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the One Size Oil Sucker, I think, does such an incredible job at really blurring out my pores, even though it's meant for, like, oil control. I really love that one for pore minimization. So I'll keep you guys posted as I keep doing these little chatty get ready with me's or whatever. If there's any products that you guys want to see me use, I think the palette is absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I wanted to keep it a little bit more natural, so I could have deepened everything up, but I wanted it to look very, you know, approachable, not overly done up. But a lot of these products I am really loving. Like the Sarah Creel concealer I think is really nice. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below after I post this video. Other than that, I am going to be heading off to work now, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And guys, stay tuned, because you're going to notice that my intro and outro, the music has to change. I'm really upset about it because I love the music for my intro especially, but I keep getting copyright strikes. So bear with me while I'm in the process of, like, finding my new song, but it'll just be probably changing a little bit, or it just won't be as, like, fun, because, you know, I paid to, like, license that song, and YouTube just doesn't care, so it is what it is. So unfortunately, I have to resort to YouTube music now. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you would subscribe, thumbs up or thumbs it down. That's cool too. Leave a comment down below of your top recommendation at Sephora. I would love to know. That way, maybe I will buy more stuff. We shall see. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!